right, On My Grind is beginning now. Remember, get your paper and pen. We've got Benjamin Kibuchi, and he's going to be talking to us about his grind.
Karibu sana Benjamin. He's the founder and the CEO of Jointery Planet Interiors Limited.
Benja.
Sana. Yeah.
Sasa.
Morning. How are you?
Karibu sana. We're good.
So it's a craft that I learned while employed, and I took it up and started Jointery Planet.
Yes.
And funny enough, back in campus, I did public relations. So nothing out of education wise, but it's something that you learn, while trying to get that bread.
All right. Interiors, for most people, I'll tell you, but even for me, when I think of my space, I'm just like, guy fafa. And then, I'm just like, no, when I'm thinking, okay, I want to go and buy a new curtain, but I'm like, hii curtain inaingia na hii nyumba. Unajua paka you even want to tell the curtain ngekuja kwa nyumba, uangalie.
Kwambox curtain yako ni grey, then kiti ni red.
Wewe wacha kuna expose. So when most people think about getting in an interior designer, you think, guy, yani nilete mtu anifundishe kupanga viti zangu kwa nyumba.
No, well, an interior designer is a profession on its own. For me, I'm an interior fitter. We have interior designers, we have interior fitters, and we have interior stylists. So for me, I'm interior fitter when it comes to joinery. That is kitchens, wardrobes, gypsum ceilings, and TV units.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to come back. We're speaking to Benjamin Kibuchi, who is the founder and CEO of Jointery Planet Interiors Limited. You're going to learn a thing or two today. Numesikia kuna interior designer, kuna interior stylist, na kuna interior model. Fitter. Wewe ndio ule model mwenye kufita ma?
Anenanga gym.
Good vibes only on Vibes Radio.
Just breaking news. Beatrice Alachi has stepped down as County Assembly Speaker of Nairobi. Amesema amechoka. She started fighting. Every day unaenda job manzi wanasema Alachi must go. Amesema bana I've gone.
Kwambox tumeacha peke yetu haki. Okay, tumeacha na NMS.
NMS
Mohamed. Kinsa hizi governor tuna.
Wacha nikwambie kesho mjadala itakuwa moto. Umesikia venye Sonko alituambia venye ajali handover hiki tu uzali alikuwa malights. My friend. Hiki tu lazima tutadiscuss. MVPs jitayarishe. Kesho lazima kwa mjadala. We gotta discuss this bana. Alisema hizi powers za Nairobi. Yeye alinvite wa State House nini. Akapatiwa mnywaji. Mzings. Alafu kidogo akaambiwa zing. Akasema alikuwa nafikiri labda na sign bill. Azina wache. Unajua alikuwa nafikiri labda State House. Unajua there some bars unaweza acha bill hapo yako unasema weka kwa kitabu.
Yes.
So I think alikuwa nafikiria kuna deni hapo State House. Ni ile ya kusign bill yake ati I'll pay later.
Angeambia unye si ulipe kitu
si upatia boss kitu akaambiwa hapana hapa kila mtu ni kujishughulikia bana. Ameandika hapo kidogo amesign. He didn't know anasema he did not know that he was signing over the powers of Nairobi.
So the trick ya kusign powers za Nairobi ni kwa gate tunaonanga vinyo wageni wana signingi kwa book. So Sonko alisign hivyo kama mgeni. Then Nairobi imeisha tu.
Imagine. So akasema hey nilikuwa nafikiri ni bill. Story is ridiculous. Anyway, we'll get back into that. Kesho kumbuka mjadala itakuwa moto. 24 minutes past 8 a.m. We're talking to Benjamin Kibuchi, who's the founder of Jointery Planet Interiors Limited. I want to read a message by Loretta Panasema. This is something I'm really passionate about. Welcome back, Benjamin.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure, Benjamin, you visited so many homes in this Kenya. Unaweza sema Kenyans are creative. Definitely. Kenyans are creative in terms of their designs.
Well, mostly not really. I wouldn't say they are because not so many people who are going into development know what is actually needed. So you will find that in a good development, you have an interior designer, you have a project manager, you have a QS, but in most homes you will find that the developer is the same project manager, The developer is the interior designer, the developer is a QS. By the time you're done with the project, everything is haywire. Your walls are crooked, your floors are crooked and all that.
Wow.
So they tend to take designs from Pinterest, or they visited someone's home and they take pictures. They come to you and tell you, nataka kitu kama hii mimi. Hii unaweza manage kitu kama hii. But now with the architectural drawings that they have in their houses, it's not achievable. So for Jointery Planet, we are able to come and close this gap for them, because most of them is that they're not able to afford now the interior designers and all. But with us on consultation, we are able to tell you how you're going to place your cabinetry, your wardrobe, how you're supposed to have your gypsum ceilings and all that. Yes. For us, we are more of a solution-based company.
I find that,
interiors.
Apartments in Nairobi or houses that are being built in Nairobi, they already come, fitted. So if you're going to move into an apartment, like say if you're a tenant, it's already fitted. The landlord didn't think about where the cabinets are supposed to be put. So you find that they've consumed the whole space of the kitchen with like cabinets. You can't even put your cooker anywhere. You can't put your fridge anywhere. And these are some of the challenges that face tenants in Nairobi. Do you have solutions for tenants?
Yes, we do have solutions for tenants. Last week, I was able to do additional storage in South B. The client was limited with storage in terms of wardrobes and kitchen cabinetry. So what we do is that our cabinetries can be demounted from the wall, in that as you move out, you can actually move out with the cabinetry. So it's not a matter of if the landlord gave you something substandard, but you can always spruce up your house with in mind that whatever it is that you're investing on with Jointery Planet Interiors, you're able to use in your next house. Yes. So you're able to move with your cabinetry. Yes. So
because that was the next question.
Yes, we have solutions for people who've rented houses. Yes, we do.
Because as a tenant, the first thing you're thinking, you're looking at the house, mazee msee ameka, kunajua kwanza hizi zingine hata sitasema ni akina nani hao, lakini wanajenga nini choo, ukitoka tu kwa choo hivi ndio hii jikoni. Kidogo wameka choo ndani ya jikoni, unasema this is an African. So do you find solutions? Say hi to the person who's behind there, mwambie hi. Salimie sana. Hizo matuta zimestand mazee. So you find that for tenants, you get into a space, maybe the rent is affordable, but there's a design flaw inside this house.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
We do find that, but the challenge always is the landlord. Mimi nimekupatia nyumba venye iko na uitaka hivyo. Kama hautaki, wacha mtu mwingine akuje. But we have also reasonable landlords, and they actually agree with tenants, and they allow us to do a remodeling of the kitchen. But on this aspect, it's the tenant that meets the costs. So the agreement between now the tenant and the landlord is that it comes with the rent aspect. So that the landlord will tell the tenant, now instead of paying me 10 shillings in rent, now pay me 5 shillings in rent. Then at the end of it all, when you've recouped back your money, then we go back to the 10 shillings. And now with that, now the landlord is able now to even retain the remodeled cabinetry once this tenant has moved out.
Okay.
Because what they say is that nimetumia pesa nyingi kwa mjengo, so I don't have money for remodeling. So if you're able to do the remodeling, we can work with your rent. You share part of your rent that will go into trying and recouping your money from what has been remodeled.
Benjamin,
so we have some landlords. Yes,
Benjamin, starting out your business, moving from employment and then saying, okay, I'm going to do this business. I figured it out.
Yes.
How did the market embrace you? Because we're looking at challenges of an architect has their own ideas of what they want to put in their house, and clearly they come with fitted designs. How were you able to get your first client?
Well, in the industry, I always view my client as repeat clients, not just one-offs. Yeah, and I've made quite a rapport with consultants in the industry. Some of these consultants are the architects, the project managers. So every company that I moved to, they'd always call me for new projects. So the minute they call me for new projects, I told them, now I'm on my own. I've started Jointery Planet Interiors. I'm able to handle you as an individual, not as an employed now person, but now with my own company. So proposals started coming in. I was able to do the first job. I was able to do the second job, and from there, it's been all about referrals. Twitter has been a very great platform for me. My WhatsApp status have been a very great platform for me. Instagram as well. Social media works, and also even digital billboards. I put a digital billboard on Health last year and also on Kemathi Street. So I've been getting those calls, and clients are calling to just wanted to know more. And when I go for consultation services, because of that first interaction and also advising the client, most of these clients just don't know what to do with those spaces. But we are forced to draw layouts on the wall using markers and all. That's the first point where you gain confidence from the client. In that I did not know about this, but this guy has actually laid out a plan for me that I'm able to work with. Either you give me the job or not, at least you have a layout. And even if you get a fundi out there, I've advised you. I'm already content about that. Maybe I was not able to meet your budget, but I was content about that. But I've had clients who even break their budget, even by 50%,
because they like the work that you're doing.
Yes, and also just the guidelines that I gave them from day one.
All right. We got Benjamin Kibuchi, who is the founder of Jointery. Jointery
Planet
Interiors. Yes, Interiors. 28 minutes to 9 a.m. When we come back, if you've got any questions, remember you can use hashtag VibesMVP, or you can call us up
0719012700.
Good vibes only on Vibes Radio.
Anyway, on my grind today, we've got Benjamin Kibuchi, and he's talking to us about his company and the work that he does. That's Jointery Planet Interiors.
Yes.
And he said he's an interior fitter.
Yes.
Kuna stylist, kuna designer, kuna interior model. Interior model ni wale wa Instagram. Unajua
wenye wanaenda interior za wengine.
Hapana.
As in nyumba, Kwambox.
Mtu mwenye atatuonyesha kila kitu hata interior. Unajua mtu mpaka unauliza sasa wewe sasa nishaona kila kitu.
Utaonyesha bwanako nini?
Interior model. Anyway, Benjamin.
There's a research that was done last month, and it showed that there are so many guys currently who are working from home, but now challenge ilikuwa work from home, hauna desk.
There's no space.
Unawafanya tu job kwa kitanda. So there's a surge in terms of guys actually going out there to furniture shops and buying so many products. From your end, have you had a surge in terms of guys now reaching out and trying to make their home spaces more accommodatable?
Yes, exactly. In fact, after when the pandemic set in, I've been having a lot of renovations that I've been doing in homes, because most of the clients never had that time to actually renovate their kitchen, because they're always at work, and Saturdays is only the day they have. Sundays you don't want fundis in your house. So right now they're all working from home.
Yes.
So right now they're able to even supervise what's been done in their homes, because it's really hard for some of them to leave fundis in the house with just the house manager.
Yes.
You're never too sure when you have strangers in the house, so you're more careful when you're in the house. So we've been busy. We've been really busy the last couple of months. Despite the pandemic, we thank God. And we are always, as Jointery Planet, we always adhere to the government regulations, ensuring safety of all personnel involved in projects assigned to us. While we do it, we all the technicians, myself included, always have a mask on. We have a spray, the spray where we actually spray ourselves before we go into site, and also we always have to clean our hands in the presence of the client, just to ensure that, just to let the client to know that we are actually minding the safety of people who are involved in this project.
Okay.
Well, with Mjengo, there's hardly that 1.5, distance.
Distance, yes.
But we're always careful on whom we're working with.
And being an interior fitter, there are some people who have preferences in terms of the fundis that they want to work with. For you, do you come with your own guys, or I can decide, hey, by the way, napenda idea yako, lakini I just want the idea, then someone else is going to implement literally everything that you've advised me?
Well, yes. I have a team of technicians, of about 10 technicians that I come with. These are guys who've been able to work in the joinery industry for long, guys who have the knowledge even on imported kitchens.
Yes.
Because we've had clients who just send their cutting list to a company in Dubai or in China, but they don't have the guys with the technical know-how on the fitting and how to follow the plan. So it's really hard to get a carpenter to achieve a design given to you by Jointery Planet, because we follow specific dimensions depending on the design conceptualization.
And let me ask, I think one of the biggest ones is, especially now during COVID, I want to go back to the question of working from home. You find that maybe a lot of people have been finding that their spaces are not conducive. And so as a interior stylist, fitter, are all spaces, can all spaces be transformed because you find that maybe I'm in a bed sitter, now I have to work from home, and I just my mind can't even work. Is this some of the things that you do to ensure that someone, we can be able to fit in something that makes sense to make you work from home?
Yes, we do give solutions for all spaces available in people's houses, and we advise on what's workable and not workable, and what's not workable, because you will find that the client has this brief of having certain cabinetries installed on a certain wall, but it's in our position to advise the client that we are not able to achieve this because of A, B, and C, and we are able to reorganize the briefing and try and give something that is actually workable, and also in terms of a minimum of a small space, something minimalistic for the client, because you can actually put cabinetry in a bed sitter and it's all clogged. And for small spaces you need open spaces and all, just minimalistic cabinetry and all. So for example, for a bed sitter, I wouldn't go for a desk. I wouldn't go out there to shop for a desk, but I would give you a floating cabinet, well mounted to the wall, that you can actually use as your desk.
I like that.
Yes.
All right. I know you've got questions. Remember, you can use the hashtag VibesMVP. We're speaking to Benjamin Kibuchi, and he's, you're talking in interior design.
There's something you had mentioned about gypsum interiors. Does gypsum interiors or find
gypsum ceilings?
Yes, gypsum ceilings.
TV units. Yeah.
Yes, for gypsum ceilings, it sounds so expensive. It sounds something bougie.
No.
If I wanted to install it, let's say in a let me say aka bed sitter, how what are the charges? Because it sounds something that's premium, something.
Why would you put a gypsum ceiling in your
what watajuaje Kwambox?
You don't own, man.
At least I can see my belongings, but ceiling iko sawa.
Oh my god. Spoken like a real guy.
Well, we quote for the gypsum ceiling by the square meter. So we take dimensions from wall to wall.
Yes.
So let's say like your length is 2, your width is 2, that's 4 square meters. Then our rate is 3,500. That is supply and fix. So 3,000 times the 4, you get 3,500 times the 4. What you get is what we are able to cost for that supply and fix. Within Nairobi, we do not charge for transportation charges, but outside Nairobi, the AA guidelines, the AA charge rates is what that gives us a guideline to charge the client for transportation. But if the client has their own transportation means, we always advise them to use their own transportation means for that.
So are you available countrywide? So in terms of kama niko Mombasa, can you come to my place in Mombasa? You come and advise me and tell me, by the way, this and this is what you need to do?
Yes, I've done Mombasa. I've done Kirogoya. I've been to Kericho, I've been to Kisii, I've been to Kisumu as well. I've been to Rwanda. So I'm mobile. I'm able to move. So what we do for this, when it comes to the first visit, we usually give a facilitation fee to the client. So the fee is inclusive of transport, accommodation, and also consultation charges.
Yes.
Once we agree with the client on the facilitation fee quote and also the final quote, we deduct the facilitation fee from the final quote because you gave us the business. So that charge is deducted from our final quote. But in the event we're not able to work with the client, you are able to give consultation services, and by giving that consultation service, the client can always come back to us if they've got someone else different to do the job. In terms, who's been able to do at a lower cost.
Okay. And before we go into the break and before we wrap up the conversation, when you got into this line of business, because you didn't study this, would you advise? Because we have a lot of MVPs who are listening and they're like, "Damn, I would love to get into that line of business." Did you need to go to school to learn the business?
No. I didn't have to go to school. It's just your capability and ability to be a quick learner when it comes to product knowledge. So you know what's a board, you know the dimensions of a board, you know what entails production, you know what are hardware materials, those are drawer runners, hinges, handles and all that. So the last 1 month I've been trying to teach my nephew the craft. Because I'm kind of overwhelmed right now trying to be at every side at the same time. So I've been trying to teach him how to go about the craft in the joinery industry. 1 month into it, the guy is doing fantastic.
Wow.
Over the weekend, I was in Machakos for a first site visit, and he was able to handle all the projects ongoing, three projects ongoing.
Wow!
On Saturday and on Sunday. So if you have a passion in it and you're a quick learner, 1 month up at most, you're able to actually have the knowledge on how to be in this business.
I like it. Thank you so much, Benjamin.
And we also advise those that need to learn this craft. They can always reach us, and we let them know of where we are in terms of the site for the day. And we are able to teach them a thing or two without at no cost.
Okay.
Because someone modeled me to where I am right now, so it's my turn to give back.
I love it.
So any MVP listening, you can always hit me up on my DM. I'm ready to teach you a thing or two. Just give me a heads up, and I'm able to tell you where I am at site, and I'm able to just guide you.
Could you share with the listeners your Twitter handle and also your Instagram handle so that they can reach out to you, also your phone number?
Yes. My Twitter handle is Benjamins. That is BENJAHMINS. My Instagram is also Benjamins, but the company's Instagram is Jointery Planet _interiors. And my number is 0722692209.
All right.
You can find me on call and WhatsApp on that number.
I love it. Thank you so much. You had his handle, because he's all about the Benjamins, baby. Benjamin, thank you so much for coming in and talking to us. And I love that you are, you've learned and you're giving back. MVPs, I hope you've learned a thing or two. Umelan nini?
Hey, naweza eka gypsum ceiling kwa bedsitter yangu.
You know, fala.
Kwambox.
Bedsitter.
I can see.
Bedsitter ni yako.
Kwambox.
Unless it's yours.
Okay.
Unless you own it.
So kwa mama Brayo ni yake.
Yangu
peke yake yajisort.
Unataka mama fikiri mimi nakupatia bad advice hapa.
Babylon must have forget blast away. Morning Vybez, where you are the MVP.